All right, so we should be live on here. Should be entering the battle soon. We have C1. I'm not sure who the fourth team is. You can see up there who these ones are. And let me try and get my stream going on a different computer so I can do all the titles and whatnot. Maybe draw in 2 or 3 more viewers. We got here any other B21 to kill? I don't want to set that one and then they draw me into the rally. That one's a weaker march of mine and it'll really hurt if I can't put the drink on cool drink. I only got a few of them, so I'll have to save that. Only got the one march that I like to hit B21s with. C1. Semifinal. Okay, I think we're good on. We got a stream going. I added a chat bubble to the right, but don't got anybody talking right now. Okay, got my march back. I'll set one and then should be good to go. Also, one thing I learned last battle, if any fellow streamers or anything like that care, I put my rally card on and it joined all battle. Usually they make you bring everything back. Let me message them here and oh, I should send them the YouTube. Send Evony my stream link also so that they share it on their end. And yeah, so seems like the battle started 1 second ago, and typical Evony, I'm not in it yet. So we're missing the first second. Someone just took a portal. Oh, I haven't done my champions yet. Ah, I hate that. Focusing on this one, it's a big debate. Takes 8 million points, this one. Could I maybe better use those points on something that's only taking like 5 million right now? How far away is this? Or how much time? Yeah, maybe I'll head into that while I'm offline. If it's 1 billion. There we go. Let's send that. Get some extra points. I don't like doing barbarians when I'm actually playing because I'm rallying too much. So I just do the I just do the 10 kills a day, and usually that gets me 500 million. All right, we will try the old reset of the game. That might have triggered it. Let's see. Yep, we're in. All right. So we are on team, let's see. Team Hot, Kingster. This is a longtime player of the game, and many would say he's the best player. So let's see where they're attacking. They're attacking CAC. So we will update that in the stream title. CAC is the other team, and they are good. This is a packed stacked semifinal. Let's add CAC up here as well. So Miko is setting for them. And they're going on CAC Sid, who just moved. Now they're going to go on Dirk. K41, very surprised if he doesn't move. He's at, yeah, he's getting some reinforcement, but for sure he's going to move. There's no way he takes this. This would be ridiculous, unless their plan is just get hit, get hit. We got lots of heals. Yeah, so CSC is the last one. And looks like he took that hit. He's down from 27 to 11. Now they're going after Ricky Bobby, who's got a bad city. And Ricky Bobby, dead. Not sure who got him. Green, I am hot. So not sure if they hit him or not. They're going after Dub, who's strong, I believe. 20 billion. Yeah, K44. Dub is a stronger keep. But there's another one here. Patsy getting hit. 44. That's a defensive one. Dub is an offensive one. So Dub just lost 4 billion. And now they're going at, oh, George is going to die right here. George, you better move. Do you know the Alliance NDA? Nope. Sounds like you're not allowed to talk about them, though. Or much about them. Non-disclosure agreement. Funny joke. 1.1, George is dead. So I'm guessing if we look at the standings right now, Dub's going to get hit again. If we look at the standings, we will see CAC probably doing very well, but all defense and they're going to be dead. So Hot and NEF in a tight race right now. Miko is setting a rally on Gladdy. So I think it's basically a race between Hot and NEF right now to see who could kill CAC first. Who we got over here? This is Docs, 24 billion. He's got some marches coming back. He's going out to a rally. They're doing a horse rally, it appears. They got him. Someone got him. Sid, 19 bill, about to get hit. So Hot is rallying really fast. I'm not sure, but I wonder if Kingster and Miko have changed keeps, as Miko might have the stronger keep, but Sid. But Kingster is the faster rallier. Let's see if this guy gets... I feel like he's going to come under fire. Batman. K40, 11 bill. That's easy points if he sits. Yeah, not sure if he got away or not. CDI, 20 bill nurse party. Can you see the chat? Yeah, I see the chat. It's not showing on the video, though. Like, I tried to make it show. So that guy moved. Who's on the border here? I was, he's dead, yeah. I always find it fun to see who's sitting, like moving around the sides and their plan. How they join rallies, etc., that sort of stuff. Speeds and so Hot is hitting Parth, double rally. Looks like CAC is the punching bag right now for everybody. You have a video of how to use Aptoide if you live in the USA. Do you know? So Jeremy, I have old videos of how to install Aptoide, and I would just say most of the video is not relevant anymore because it's changed now. But how to use it once you actually have it and the point of using it is still relevant. Now there's only a Word document. There's no longer a video to show, but you just follow the Word descriptions and people get it. So I'm not sure what's going on with this guy. If he's like, there's no attacks on. Oh, there is now. CDI found him. So if he was joining rallies and recalling, or if he's just in that many rallies. Looks like maybe he got away. Not sure. So they're going after, looks like that guy got away. Who's this? Oh, that's a nice target. 20 billion K40, Lord Dog. Is he under attack? He's recalling. I guess he's just really fast at recalling. Wow, look at this. 113 billion rally cap. My God, that's going to hurt anyone. And I think the person is gone. Let's go back to Lord Dog over here. Okay, they're going after this player again, but it looks like they moved. How to upgrade the quarry level. So you click on it and press upgrade. I honestly can't believe K40 22 billion. That's very big for a K40. We have Aubergine on CDI. This is our good friend Josh. Let's see how he holds it. He's moved. Yeah, he's a fast player. He will not sit for... Unless they're out of teleports, which, by the way, let's take a look at the teleports. So teleports are CDI has 0 and CAC has 0. Hot and NEF have 40. And... Okay, so NEF has the lead at 530 to 450 over Hot. And CAC, I think CAC is done. Like, I don't think CAC is any sort of factor except people are trying to kill them and get points. CDI, don't give up on them. They have some very good players. I would be surprised if... CDI is not a factor for longer. Like, I expect them to be a part of it. Looking at the case, so Word document for Aptoide. Do I just say I live in Europe or Canada? No. Okay, so Jeremy, this is not like... Aptoide is different than App Gallery. App Gallery and Amazon, you have to lie and do all sorts of changes and gimmicks with your phone to use it. Like, you have to put your country and residence. Sometimes you have to find a fake European phone number. That's not this. Aptoide works anywhere in the world. That's the beauty of it. And that's the shame that Evony no longer has an official agreement with them. You can still use it to purchase, but you can't really play the game on it. So you go in, you purchase, you buy pink gems. You buy pink gems up here. And then you go back into your game and play it and use the gems. Now, it just takes a bit of work to install, but it has the better discounts and it can be used by every country. That's... Oh, wow. Look at this new guy. CAC 31B. Is he going to get it? Cute Dougie. I remember him. And yeah, it doesn't look like Cute Dougie cares too much about playing defense. And now Smush. I think he's going to get hit also. I would guess this is obviously NEF for CDI. Or maybe Cute Dougie got some reinforcements there. He's 0. And now it's Smush's turn. Who's getting him? Some other alliance. Smush is still there. No one wants to hit him? Come on. CDI has to be. Like, you just hit the guy beside him. Yeah, it looks like CDI's on him now. That'd be a 0, yeah. I mean, hot. I'm hot. I keep forgetting which team I am. And they have made... Those 2 kills in the sand pit have made up the point total. So there's NEF, the almighty Huntress, setting a rally, but we won't be able to follow it because... Oh, there's Alex. Looks like he's going to get it. Alex should be dead because I'm going to guess that was NEF. Yeah. They just made up 60K. Let's see if old Lord Dog is still here. I bet he's not joining much right now. He's probably very wary that he might be next. What are the teleports like? CAC still has 0, CDI 9. NEF going after a player that moved. Okay, I feel like he's moving, right, Lord Dog? Because I think that thing was changed. Docs, another 14 bill. That's a ghost. This should be a rally on Crown and Cough. $100 pack, Aptoide 96 euros, App Gallery just 90. So I don't know. Maybe the currency depends on where you live, but Aptoide also has no taxes on it. So when you look at the price and then you see the bill on your credit card, Aptoide's is always about 20 to 30 cheaper because there's no tax. Maybe it depends on where you are, but I know for Australia, Canada, England, it works out like that. So I assume Europe would be the same. You are supposed to declare your own paid tax at the end. So Aptoide pushes the tax responsibility onto you. And I would guess that very few people do that. I don't know. I don't know anything about it really. I know that someone pointed that out to me before, saying that's why they're a lot cheaper. I've never seen a disclaimer that says that, so I'm just giving a reason why it might be like that. So 3B over there, but I don't think anyone cares to get that player. NEF going after this guy. Looks like he just moved. Yeah, this guy's not joining anything anymore. Does that mean their entire rallies are done? Let's go back to the main hive here. Yeah, they're all spread out now. So Hot is on the run. Let's see all the players just who've left the hive. Dead. But they have marches, so they're joining from far. Jorge, 20 bill. Docs. He moved. There he is. So he moved right beside Lord Dog. Ooh, who's going to get rallied first out of these two? Oh, and they joined something. What are they? That's danger time. But you got to take those chances. If you just start playing defense and not, or scared and not joining, you can't attack. Oh, App Gallery never again. I used and I was charged double the amount for the currency exchange. I've also not had good experiences with them. Also, for making videos for them, they wanted a lot of editing privileges. Like, it was constant. We don't like that sentence. Change it to this. And it's like, you know, I don't think people really care about the sentence. They care about the discount. They know how to install it. That's it. Now it's just a matter of keeping it fresh in their minds and reminding them about the discount. But they want a lot of editing. And eventually I just said, like, I'm done with this. And then it actually worked out really well. It led me to try this small company I never heard of, Aptoide. And I was like, fine, I'll see what these guys are about. And they've honestly been the best app company I've ever worked with. They're so nice, so chill. They let me just post whatever I want. And they give me a couple things a month, like, hey, here's an event, tell people about it. Tell them the date, tell them to go to our Discord. That's it. I like that. Because as you could tell with my videos, I'm not into editing too much. I just kind of make a video on what I want to talk about that day, what interested me in the game, what I found out that day as a 5-year player who is always discovering new things. This is DJ. Man, DJ used to be like top 10 player in Evony. And to be honest, like, this should still be like a really, really good keep. Like, it probably is pretty decent, but I just mean, like, the money has gotten so out of control in the game that, like, the actual growth path that Evony thought people would be on after they released K45 is probably like about where DJ is. But people saw K45 and wanted to be K45 tomorrow. So then, like, a guy who plays, a normal growth pattern should be about this size, I would guess. Like, there should probably only be one K45 per server. But you look at some of these alliances, like, right here, like, yeah, looking at you guys. A lot of 45s here. But that's the top few alliances. Aubergine under fire. Hot rallying him. He's getting reinforcements. And he's going to take it. 25.3. That's 2 rallies that hit. $21.3. Did very nice on that. And then 15. NEF, leg it. These guys, these two guys are doing they must be invisible. Lord Dog still at 20. He's lost nothing. So, and 13 for Docs. So, oh, there's a rally. Lord Dog. I think they got him too. Oh, I don't know. Did they get him? Let's try and find him to see. So this is probably him. Did they get him? Yep. 17 bill off of him. Ouch. Could probably solo him now. K40. This one I think was 3 bill. Yeah. Portal players. K34 on the portals. What? Is that a K34? No, this has to be... you know what? I think this is... The player wrote the name level 34, maybe? Or are they K34 for real? Let's find another player and see how it's written. Yeah, no, they are actually K44 and 17 billion K40. Aragon, Gorn, registered. That is a popular name in the game. Wow, K34, 2 billion, and this is half an hour into a battlefield and they're joining rallies, so it's probably like a 3 billion keep or so. Aragorn in a lot of rallies here. Looks like everyone's going after Aubergine. And he ain't having it. Aragorn. There was an Aragorn on my first server. This very unlikely is him because there's an Aragorn on every server. Turkish. Yeah, not him. The other guy was American. No rallies going on right now. There's one on CDI Emmy. Oh, K40. 8 billion. That'll be a zero if it hits. But I think the rally got home just in time to move. I feel like this guy's gonna... What's he doing? He's speeding to portals to help? Or did that little guy reinforce him? Not sure why you'd choose to reinforce him. So Hot has a rally on Jorge. And Aubergine. Jorge one got sent. Let's see if they'll get it on Aubergine. What are the... They still have teleports, so he can move if he wants. So this guy's probably getting attacked because I don't see it in there. Let's see what happened. Jorge moved. But why was he I guess he just speeds his rallies home because he's small and has to. There's Jorge. Wow, went right beside your friend. He's not going to like that. Go away. This is my hiding spot. Looks like I'm going to guess that Aubergine came home. Either port swap with Seabone or just come home and let's take the D's with Reigns. Aubergine loves the D. If you aren't aware, aubergine is a eggplant. I think it's in the name there, yes. Jorge. Oh, this has got to be, who? Aragorn. He moved a little. Oh, he must have got hit. He's down to 12. I think he was 17. Not sure who would have hit him that only took 5 billion, though. How's that? Feel like that should be an automatic zero. Okay, 40 for these guys, big alliances. Scoreboard time. So NEF is up by almost 200k. CDI fighting for second. CAC done. Is there a 1.5 minute till the mine, the buff? They're going to send these on aubergine and he's 0. Don't see any rallies up. I guess everybody has the triple dragon now, eh? Short bustle. This is it. Short bus hero. So they're going to attack this player on NEF. It's going in fast. No, sorry. These white lines are NEF's lines. I keep forgetting I'm green with hot. They might have got him. 11, they got 4 billion off. They probably sent a lot more than that. So it's probably like a tie or almost. $20 seconds. Let's see who gets it. So NEF just took it. But hot has the advantage of sending twice at it. Six seconds. This is a very important one. This will be a game changer if hot gets it. They did. Did they get it in time, though? That's the question. So let's find... Yes, let's see. So he was at, they did, 17 billion. He just got 5 billion power back. That was a heal for hot. That is big. So this player was at, I think, 12 billion, Jorge. He's at 25 now. Yeah, and they just said, team heal, party on. Oh, looks like they're setting on Phoebe. 41 billion. It's a tough hit on anybody. 40 billion. VLC not playing semis today. Nah. We won, man. It's over. We are the champions of C2 Elite. And everyone else... There's going to be an asterisk beside them because they never had to face VLC, who went undefeated in the Elite League. What'd Phoebe do on that? She was 40.9, 36-1. Not bad. So I would guess that NEF now is basically sitting and just saying, like, we'll take the defensive points because they don't get attacked too often. I keep waiting. Like, this guy, how's this guy? I don't, like, oh, hot going after C-Bone? Kind of as a siege. So they're doing siege. It's only like 2 or 3 billion. Just feel like there's better targets. C-Bone, if you don't know. Last Chalons, he was just a defensive force healing over and over and was a big factor in the final score. Looks like that player just moved. That's the 3 billion. What's this guy? Jima Barbar. Let's guess the power. K39, Japan. 5 billion. It's big. It's very big. Like, I guess if you could full ghost. I just mean it's big for the size. Like, it's actually a lot of points that could just be not defended. Like, it would just be a clean hit. Stardust, 2 billion. I think this one was 9. So 7, 8. Who else we got here? Just Me. That's the guy who just moved 9-5. Dubs, 74 billion. 64. They got 10 off of them. Looks like this battle might be over. So who else thinks that Kingster is playing Mikoko's Keep? Moved. Yeah, this guy's fast. You can't survive this long as a K40 without basically being good and fast at the game. Kenzie, 2.7. Carnage. Dead. Who else we got around here? This is the one we just looked at. That was used to be a big defensive city. Aragorn, 16. These got to be dead keeps. They can't be joining from that far. Oh, someone just missed? I don't understand what happened there because it's a green line coming. It's not coming from the keep. This guy's still 2 billion. He must be full. He was 1.9. Okay, so someone caught him. Yeah, you can see they're all just spreading out now, joining on hot. Which is a good tactic because it delays the attackers because they do have to follow lines. And in a battle, 2 or 3 seconds is a big deal. 11 billion Batman, as long as you have the teleports to sustain it. You need to be able to port. 10-7, so they just lost an attack and he lost some troops. Raven. This was the city that I filled in when I played with NEF about 2 weeks ago and we defeated their arch nemesis, RSP. Only we for the day, not we all the time. 24, lost 7 billion, Raven. Maybe that's why they told me to teleport. I was like, I'll sit. No move. And it had me running all match. They set on me a lot. So this is an attack. No, it's white. Oh, Aragorn. Who sent that? Who's down here? CDI. So CDI finding Aragorn. This must be him over here. Nope. Docks. He must have moved people don't move too far from where they are. Not the first time. Now, if he was to teleport, he'd probably end up like here because he'd bookmark a spot. But the first time, it's tough. Sticky Bun. 34.5. Only 2 billion. That's a strong defense. 3 billion there. I would guess that Hot has given up on first place now. And they're just like, attack NEF, don't give CDI points. So this is a very strong showing by NEF. They are... I don't know who's going to be in the finals for the other matchups. Because I think you can't see the team names when you go into... Let me see for a second. When you go into here, Chalons, top charts. Yeah, you can't see the matchups anymore in here. It's off. But if you want to see where we ended up, 360, let's see, right here. Elite League champions dominated. Wasn't very fun. Would have preferred Major League, but we had some suspensions to deal with, which affected our qualifying, and a civil war, which affected the qualifying as well as. And then, you know what? Honestly, we merged back together, ended the civil war just before Chalons started, but it was too late. If we had merged back just like 3 days earlier, we would have been able, because we just missed elite to majors, so we would have had enough power and points to play in majors. And we probably would have got top 100 in the new keep. So that does kind of suck. But such is life in Evony. Lesson to us all. Stronger together. So this is CDI 44. What's his name? Eek? Okay, so there you're going to hit him with archers. Is that 22, 23 billion? He's still there. Wow, he only lost 1.9 billion. CDI has some serious defensive cities. Oh, so this will be a fun one. So I would love to show my alliance this. Like, look, guys. No one owns it because there's a buff going. Ours are always blue. So someone's got to take it to start. And that sucks. You're vulnerable. Let's see if the fastest K40 around is still alive. Aragorn. Registered. See if we can find him. He's that good at hiding. Maybe he went home to take a defense. There he is. 15.5. Man, this guy's doing good. Who would have thought a 15 billion K40 would still be at basically full power? I think he's about 21 billion at the start. 40 minutes in. And he, as long as they have teleports, he'll probably stay alive the whole battle because I don't see Hot setting too many rallies, so he won't get caught in a rally. So it's hard to play counter on him. Oh, we got some reports. Jim Sachs Rally Hall. There's only 4 people in it. A defensive report. Part C. So this is what CDI throws at you. About 68 million troops. Siege. What's his attack? 4,800. Seabone. Very strong. 4,000 everything, even when it's not the main attack. 4,600 archers. And the defense was 3,600. No reinforcement, only lost 3.6. That's pretty good. Oh, looks like there's a rally going. Coco, I saw you set one. Where'd it go? Okay, looks like maybe they're going to set... Well, let me click there. Lady Loki's. Okay, let's watch this. I think everybody's waiting for this. I'm just going to look here and see when Hot goes to it, if they counter rally. Because they have multiple setters, the other alliances. Every alliance does. So if they will, you know. So it looks like Hot took it first, and now they're going to have to do a defense. Looks like they won that one. That's not going to land. Hot's going to get it. Hot got it. Let's see what they got. So we know this guy's power, so we could track if they got a heal or not. He was 15. I don't think they got one. I think it wouldn't matter at this point also, and welcome here, Bibimichi. 15-5 and still 15-5. Let's look at the scoreboard. Oh yeah, 300k lead. It's over. So this is most likely going to be the final placement, but never underestimate CDI. And last week we saw that anything can happen. There was a battle right till the end. Looks like maybe they're trying some swaps. I moved too fast, Lord Dog. See if I can catch that, because those swaps are fun to see. So let's see if they... Aragorn got... I think that was CDI. 15-5. 14-2. Oh. Looks like he got hit with a siege. 11-7. Siege solo. Who's soloing that guy, eh? Seabone found him. And who's he soloing now? Here. Lumperk. He wasn't soloing. There's probably March coming back. Oh, looks like he got it. Who got him? Yeah, that was bound to happen. Stardust moved. Unless we got lag. Okay. Must be some longtime friends just want to die together. That is a nice city, this. Looks like it's made out of metal. I love that. Where is that from? Anybody know? Has to be a recent cake. That's really nice. I really like that. Might be my new favorite keep, actually. Yo, the last SVS we had, there was a K40 with 3,500 defensive buffs. Very impressive. He was VIP 20. Nighthawk, what server was the, like approximately, like was it C5, C6? I could see that. You wouldn't see 3,500 buffs on a K40 on C1 or 2. But on the new servers, for sure, I could see that. New servers, man, like, wow, they're strong. They're strong. Lord Dog. Okay, so I'm just going to put the scoreboard up. We'll go all the way down here, show some people. I'm going to show the scoreboard, and then I'm going to I'll be back in 1 minute. 6 cakes ago. All right, we're back. Let's see what we're missing here. So no mines up. Let's see if we got any rallies. Just some ghosting going on. Don't see any attacks. Let's go to the main hives and see. So that was 6 cakes ago. I forgot which team it is, but Crow Merchant has some serious defense. Server 1282. Yeah, so that's C5. I think Brother Neo is what, 1284? 1294? He's around there. I bet he wishes that was on his server to help him. His server, I don't think there's much on the server. He even got a merge. And every player was lower than his current teammates, which was very low. What's Huntress sitting at now? 74 billion. And look at this. She's got the new seductive avatar. She used to have, let's see. Oh, I'd have to change cultures to America. She was the High Noon. That was the name. The cowgirl in the old Texan shootout style avatar. Never see it anymore, but whenever I do, always reminds me of the old days on 136. Pink getting rallied and lots of reinforcements coming in. But they zeroed. All right, let's see if Hot will show that report. That keep is called Revival Era. Okay, the one you like. You can port there with. What the hell? You can port there. I don't know what you're trying to say there. You can port there. Is that the 5? So, okay, so 350K lead for 360. So Hot's made up about 40K, but it's a lot to make up now. NEF can pull the old Big T in Val and just pre-rain now. By the way, does anyone know the scores in other battles? how they're doing. I didn't know you can port where the monster is. Oh, now I see what you're saying. So you're saying people can port there, where the Phoenix is, if it's dead? Or there? That's pretty cool. If only that would work as defense, like you have a moat around you. So the archers, they're forced to shoot from here. They can't get in close. It negates the monster. I wish they would do that. Honestly, two things this game is missing. One is a terrain advantage. You used to have that in other games and original Evony, where you could build your city on like a hill, mountainous area, woodlands, and it would be like a minus 5%. Of course, now you'd have to be like minus 100% or so to make it help. But there would be like an advantage to where you built your city. That's cool. A moat, yeah, like that would be good. Like they have to come across your drawbridge so you could funnel them into a defense. They should add stuff like that. You can't port there. Okay. I don't think you can either. You never could before, but it'd be cool if you could. And then the other thing that they're missing in here is territory. Like, if this is NEF right now, but pretend this is on server, they should own like here. And they could conquer and move out. And as you move out and have larger land, you could put like, say like a trading post or a watchtower, and people would have to conquer that to be able to go inside there and take monsters or resource tiles on server. I think that would be a really cool feature to the game. And that would actually be something that would probably be really good for the game. It could cause fights, but it could also make people work together and be like, well, I guess like they own this large territory. It would probably actually cause fights at first, but then very quickly people would be like, yeah, we gotta negotiate this peacefully. There was a keep there, I thought. I saw it too. Could have been a glitch. Barbar, 410. There's like no one left to attack, I don't think. Oh, whoa, what is that? 32 billion, part C. That's a player to attack. Did we just miss a heal or something? Or this player just decided to heal? What are they saying? Reinforcement. Same here. Guess they all need reinforcements. Let's see if we see any attacks coming. Don't see any. But Partsy, just move back into the hive and take defenses. Secure second place. Maybe they aren't. They haven't given up on first yet. I must be tripping. Optical illusion, my dude. Lay off the mushrooms. Monster has to respawn in that spot. Let's see who else we got. 1.2. Just trying to move him away from a portal, I think. Hinky B. It's actually, oh no. Could you win this thing for free? Like, usually when I see this avatar, it's a very strong player. But this is a K40, and I would doubt this player spent money. So it must have been like one of those lucky... What's Kingster at? 29, 33. Yeah, so I would just guess that Dubai, 49. I would guess that NEF doesn't want to rally into these larger keeps. Like all the easy points are there. They're going to turtle up, play the big T, pre-rain, play defense, be very selective. There's no more points on the board except to attack them for pot. Let me see if there's any other scoreboards we can look at and see how people are doing. Do you guys have any idea how the other scores are going? Okay, looks like rally up. Oh, defense on Jorge. He's calling for reinforcement. And looks like he got hit by... Wow, who's down here? CDI. And they're going to go after Jorge again a couple times. 2 more rallies on him. Yeah. So Hut's 370 back of NEF. Let me take a quick look around here and see. Maybe I could find another... Oh, I have friends in Thailand right now. I'm so jealous. Evony King's Return. Let's see if I could see their links. Maybe I could find some scores for us. Okay, so that should have one. All right, so I'm going to check out a couple other... Let's see how GOT is doing in their stream. Right here, this one's 300K. So I personally, GOT, I was debating this with someone the other day. I no longer think they are... They're probably a finalist on C1, still depending on the matchup to get there. But they've fallen on hard times. They're in rebuilding mode right now, which is... Once you start to go down, man, people join the other alliances, and then it's hard to change their attitude. They're having a tough time recruiting, I think. So, as I say that, GOT is going to be in the finals. They are dominating theirs against one alliance, and hold my beer. Nope, hang and bang. So GOT, NEF, have to assume RSP is going to make it. So that one, no live stream there. Lord Dog, are you alive again? Nope. 2 billion. Man, Evony put up some bad links, man. They put up links of channels that don't have streams. So I could only find one score. See, this would be a time where it would be nice if Evony if they had their own live call system in game, and we could just listen to the live calls, because what we got here? Let's go and show some power. Schedule promotion stage. I guess they're talking about what happens to them after this match. Tomorrow's the final. Yes, it is, Alex. What's your power at? 560. So I think I will stream the C1 final tomorrow. GOT, NEF. I'm going to assume RSP is there. I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And I don't know who the other alliance would be, because I just saw Fahad's defense. Yeah, 63, man. There's some players with 7,000 buffs. So I don't know who the other team would be, because my guess would have been CDI, HOT, or 1. And all of them have had a matchup that eliminated them because they had to face one of the other teams. So I'm interested to see how GOT does in the finals. And then whoever the 4th place team is, anything could happen, but I would have to think that they are out. RSP should be the heavy favorite. And then anything can happen with 2, 3, 4. See what happens. I always find it weird that usually when there's a heavy favorite, you would think that the other teams would not necessarily team up, but they would just go about a strategy that doesn't give that team points. You don't even have to talk with the other teams. You could just play like that. Or you could go after all their smaller players. But it always turns into Part C came back to the hive for reinforcement. But I find it always turns into we have to beat that top team to the easy points on other teams. And then you just fall into their trap. Rather than everybody should be putting them under pressure and going after their smaller players. But everyone tries to avoid them, and they don't want to show, when you send an attack, you show your location, and then you get hit. Oh, wow, where? 3 point, oh, they tried the swap, but it was late. And that was C-Bone. C-Bone is a stellar defensive player. Maybe one of the best. Maybe, I don't know an alliance in the game that depends more on one player's defensive abilities than CDI. There, he's the Bobby Boucher of Evony. We don't want to attack. We'll play defense. CDI does attack, though. I'm just saying that in Waterboy, the movie, Bobby Boucher's team would kick the ball away to play defense because he was so good on defense. CDI is not like that. I think there's some other alliances that are known to just get the pre-reinforcements and sit. And scout. Send the scout. Get them to attack us. And hey, defense can get points. It's an all-star strategy. Yeah, so the problem with C-Bone doing a swap and missing, now no one wants to attack them because they know, oh, they're just going to swap. Partsy's going to get hit. Is that 104 billion rallies? Partsy, do we think Partsy will make it to the second attack or zero it after the first? Did they cancel it? Maybe, was it a fake? Couldn't have been a double fake. I don't know why they would cancel that. You got 104 million, just send it. Maybe, there's nothing else going on. Like, there's a hospital mine in 4 minutes. NEF has a 400k lead. Talaglanda. Kingster's getting rallied, I think. Down to 13. Maybe as a fake to try and set someone up to reinforce. They dog out last minute. Feel like that dog was supposed to be a cat, or maybe that is. Yeah, that's a cat. I had a feeling it was a cat anyways, but it looks like a dog, the emoji. It's this Professor Kai. Former top player on, is it 321? Big recruit for NEF. What we got here? 1.1 billion. So this right here, DJ. This is an all-star strategy by some players to get defense. So DJ's not doing this, but some players, they will teleport beside the hospital, pretend to, pretend that they're there to scout. They will actually scout. And then ask for reinforcement as the rally's set on them. Very, very good selfish move. I played with a player with a subpar account who did that, and at the detriment of the team, they definitely advanced and got their points. To be fair, the player told me before the matchup, if we aren't winning, I'm going to start getting my points. And that's what it's all about. He was very smart in that regard. So not sure who Huntress is rallying because it's not on hot. So we can only imagine that it's going to be down at the CDI level, and they were here. So let's see if Rowley comes here. Mikoko's going after someone. So I don't see who they would be attacking. Unless it was C-Bone at 53. That was really fast though, but I didn't... Yeah. Looks like they're going after C-Bone. Or that's Archers. C-Bone's probably calling those home. I don't think that's the attack. C-Bone... Not sure who NEF would have been attacking there. But it looks like Hot has hived up again. So they must have got a heal. And that's what was happening there. CDI was doing solos. Let's see if we can find Aragorn and see if he has points. Doesn't seem like there was a heal, so maybe that's not what happened. Lord Dog, you got any powers? 700? Yeah, maybe they didn't get a heal. Maybe it was a personal heal. I don't know, but Mef rallied someone and it wasn't... I just don't see CAC having any players left, so not sure if it would be them. I used to hate this keep. Now I think it's actually really nice. Okay, NEF going after Dubai. 32 billion. K44. Monarch 45. Let's see how he does. Pretty good. Only gave up 4 billion. I think C1 final will be the best one tomorrow, so I think that's what I'm going to stream. Like, I think C2 will just be a battle for second. And because the prizes for second are the same as fourth, won't be that entertaining. C3, WDF should win pretty easily. I think C4 is PKK's the favorite. Unless I'm wrong, or is PKK C3 now? And then C5 and 6, I love doing the new servers. The only problem is they have less power and the battles tend to be... The good rally attacks tend to be over early. And then you're just watching solos and defense. So C1 should have the most action for the whole time, and that's what I want. Maximus Vaginas. What language is that? And yes, I know what it actually meant. It's a PG channel. Some lines going here. Oh, Jim, 3B. Gem. We think the solo got 2.7. Another one's going in. Oh, that was a rally. 300. Wonder if Gem got tricked a little there. That's a little trick we do sometimes. We'll send a solo and a rally at the same time. But they also might have just sent the solo to clear. Actually, that's stupid. They don't have to clear anything. They can one-tap that. Like sometimes, if it's like a 10 billion in our alliance, we might not have enough time to get 2 attacks off, so we'll send a solo siege and then follow it with an archer rally. Oh, someone in the hive? Oh, here we go. 42 billion, CACs, proto form 10 just arrived. And this guy just moved. Cute Dougie's already dead, but Protoform is there. Who's going to get them? Hot, hot. Pay attention. Come on. Is Hot sharing? Kingster tag. No, they're calling for rains, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just can't rally. But Protoform is there, and he's just ready to die for someone. That was your server name when you got conquered by 1317. That was my server name. I don't remember everyone who conquers us or the names. Usually they're like GK Blows, things like that. And was it a recent conquer during our Civil War? I think we got conquered like almost every SVS for 2 months. We were just fighting each other. SVS was like a great opportunity to attack someone on your server who was always bubbled. They'd go play, especially at the start, the first half hour. They'd go try and get tiles and stuff, and you could get revenge on them. And I know some people might say, hey man, you're supposed to put all that aside during SVS and be a team. Like, yeah, if your goal is to win. But when you're in a civil war and people are tiling you every day and attacking your teammates and attacking people in barbarians, like, yeah, you tend to just attack each other. So, Proto, what's going on here? No one wants to attack Proto. Hot, let's go. We're just going to stay on Proto because someone has to attack him. Come on. Someone. Okay. Okay, I want to zoom up and see if NEF's starting a rally. But NEF's starting a rally on Talladega. Like, come on. Start one on Proto. I guess they're going to... Yeah, so he moved. Did someone port swap? No. Like... This guy's just sitting and wants... This would be the ultimate, like... Does CAC have... Yeah, they have 40 ports. This would be the ultimate, like, this guy just sits here and then teleports to make you use march speeds. We always get people like that in Battlefield. We'll be winning, and there'll always be these T1 traps. There'll be like 4 billion. They'll come sit beside us. And then teleport from everything. It's like, you're down 100,000. What are you doing? And then they'll even move from solos. Like, and then we just stop. And they're like, well, if you want points, you can press attack. How are you able to spectate? Can I spectate? So you have to sign up as a streamer. So Evony in their Facebook group has a post that says, do you want to be a streamer? And you can. And you tell them, yeah. And then they'll let you stream. And to be honest, though, you could probably do it without it, don't even stream. Like, I don't think they really check anything. They do ask you, what's your Twitch or YouTube? Like, I don't send it to them till 1 minute before, but they know who I am. Like, not like everybody knows who I am type ego thing, but just I stream for them a lot, so I don't have to show them ahead of time. But I remember when I first had to stream with them, you had to do a test, like 5-minute test stream, just to show them that you have a channel and stuff. So I don't know if they still do that for new people, or if they'll just be like, yeah, here's a spectator. Who do you want to spectate? And hope that you stream. I feel like they would just give it to anybody. And you could probably spectate. He's Evony Elite, so he can. Well, it's just because I'm streaming for Evony. Like, you guys are watching this, and Evony gets, I guess, free publicity, whatnot, that sort of stuff. To be honest, I think they do such a terrible job with these large all-star events. They could be doing so much more to stream it. This guy's just, I guess no one's going to attack him. So it looks like CAC is ghosting Archer marches. NEF is now up almost 600,000. And CDI has fallen way behind. So it's over now. I believe it would be impossible for the positions to change. Why doesn't he do something? I'm sure you're talking about Proton Man down here. I'm guessing that he just knows that his team is dead and he can't. What's he going to do? So he's just going to sit there and hope someone hits him and he gets his reward points. So let's look at the scoreboard. Ludwig. Wow. Who had Ludwig as finishing first place for NEF in points? He must have took some defenses. Jim Sack, Seabone, Kingster, Tegalanda, Tyaglanda. Wonder if there was a big player on another alliance before. I doubt that's him, but Raven got way more points than I got when I played that keep a couple weeks ago. 4 teams, but still. Like 10 times the points. I think I got like 20,000. DJ, Jorge, Carfell. Where's Huntress the setter with only 123,000? Dan the man. Aubergine, 97. Tron, Creek. Tequila Hut. For sure not how you pronounce that. All right, who's in last? Fire! That makes sense. And Nighthawk. That's where I grew up. The biggest lake in town was Nighthawk Lake. Score check. There you go. Docs. Got you one there. Didn't even see your post, but we're thinking alike. I'm off. 2. Let me know if needed. Oh, call me if needed. White flag going up. Let's put this graphic up. Alright, so here's our flagpole. And now we will go with, how are we going to get white on here? Can we move everything over? We're going to put oh, here we go. White. Okay. Does that work? Yeah. White flag for hot. Everybody signing off. That was some artwork. That was, honestly, that's one of my best edits I've ever done. I should submit that if they have like Emmys or Oscars for Evony YouTube. I should submit that 30-second portion there. That was live editing. I feel really, really strong about that. Confident. Come on, NEF. Rally Proton. Can you rally him for us? You guys do still have lots of siege, archers. Just port over beside him. Port beside him. It's like there was a canceled rally at some point. Set another one. Come on. Okay, so something's happening here. Who scouted? Did NEF finally find him? Man, NEF's supposed to be my friends. CAC found him. NEF, you should be watching the stream and kill this guy. CG, he's dead. This guy's still alive. 2 billion. Come on, someone attack. Press attack. Henke. CDI is going after Henke. 670 million. That a double ghost? Don't tell me. We missed it! Man, they took 4 billion. All right. We missed it. The initial attack, they took 4 billion. Let's see how many it takes on this guy. I would guess 5. One more siege. So a teammate just sent him reinforcement. Maybe 6. 2 more siege. And then maybe 2 archers and then a horse. Let's see. He's going to have a ton of ground at the end. So it might take 2 horses. Score check. Fair enough. Golf, do you think? Good game. Car fell. That is a NEF player, I believe. And that's someone's playing for him. Sometimes people sub in for him. Maybe he's busy at work. Let's see. 38 billion. If you are playing Carfell, man, I was on this guy showing him for like 20 minutes. No alliance saw him. He's just hiding in the sandpit. Oh, this is an attack. You could tell from the slow line becoming... No, that was a reinforcement. People are changing reinforcements. So someone is attacking him as his teammates adjust. Joey. Okay, so he's got quite a bit of reinforcements now, so this might affect my estimation of 6 rallies to take him out. So, did Proton just hide some troops in Joey? That's what I think happened there. I don't think Joey recalled his reinforcements. Because I don't... Oh, Joey did heal. Joey's at 1.5 billion. That was Joey sneaking in some troops. What do you think? Will they merge servers after Chalons finals? No, I don't. I don't believe so. Historically, they've always merged after All-Stars. So now we have Chalons. Then we'll have a very likely... Oh, they're going to hit Joey. Very likely we'll have a 2-week short season. Joey's fully ghosted, it appears. Or reinforced. And then we'll have a 4-week All-Star qualifier. And then we'll have 2 weeks All-Stars. And then for 2 weeks, they do merges. So you're looking at about 7 or 8 weeks away that the merges will take place. Now, the next question is, will Evony do proper merges? And the answer is no. What Evony really should be doing is, like, everybody should merge. Everybody. Like, they have way too many servers. Even NEF, who just won right now, they should get a merge. But it should be with, like, a bad server. Like, maybe 1 new player, 2 new players on it. But they should get something, because it gives new energy, new life to teams. But, like, a team like CAC, who just got dominated, but they're still, like, top 16 team. So, you know, they shouldn't get too strong of a merge either. But they should get a stronger merge. Like, merge with maybe the 50th ranked team on C1. Instead, what Evony tends to do is they take, like, 2 teams in the bottom 100 of a continent and merge them together. It doesn't work like that. So he was at 38 billion. He's at 35 now. Like, Evony, they should focus on merging the mid servers. Like, everyone who's ranked, like, 20, or even, like, 10 to 64. Those all need to merge together. Because there's just, like... Has it been the same team that won C1, C2, C3, C4 for, like, 3 years now? Like, Evony, like, do something about that. I understand that some of those teams moved continents, but for the most part, when's the last time RSP didn't win a Chalons? And Vidge, like, it's been what, 2 years? Did Val won C3 for like 3 years in a row, or did they lose their last one so they went out? And then WDF won C4 forever. Now they're winning C3. Get your act together. Create competition. Let's see how Proton's doing now. 31. And there should be 28. But Joey's fixing his reins. Joey, I don't need you anymore. That's a good song. If you don't know it, that Shazam would not have worked. Good early 90s grunge song. It's called Joey. Look it up. If I was better at YouTube, I think I could play it. I feel like it's about 35 years old, so it's probably not copyrighted anymore. Or someone rebought it, and I don't know how those copyright laws work for music. Down to 25. And I do have OCD over this whisper, but I don't want to open it on the stream. You never know what's in there. $25. Oh, that was a horse attack, and interesting. I do see a lot of people who like to send with Aziz, or Ziz, the pink horse dragon. I like to still use Nidhogg. They're very similar. Ziz comes with a little bit of debuff. Nidhogg comes with a little bit extra horse buffs. They gotta try and port away Joey. He's just gonna come back. So unless they launch that attack like right now, before Joey can come back. Oh, Joey's there. Will he get his reins in time? Oh, Joey moves. Send the reins, Joey. Send the reins. Help your boy. Still at 14-2. Merges are just so bad. Like, they should actually... well, they'll never do it, and you'd never be able to organize this. But if you just ranked all the servers 1 through 1600 and just said, okay, 1600, you get first pick. 1200, you get 400th pick. And I mean 1600 rank, not 1600 number server. I also feel like they should just do away with continents too. I think it was really cool at first. Now I think it's completely outdated, and with the spending, it just doesn't, you know. Some of the best alliances that can actually compete with the big boys are on like C5 and C6, and they never get to play them. $2 billion. So Proton not on fire though. So he survived just barely. Someone's going to go for that solo. Or maybe just say like, maybe have it like a perk. You get in major leagues, you get a merge. So you're 256th place, you get a merge. And you're going to merge with number 1. 255 merges with number 2. Something like that. You might get people who lose on purpose, or you have it sort of random. Like the bottom 101 to 256, they're completely random and they merge with, you know, better teams. It wouldn't be a worse system than what they currently do. They did say he's such a cool dude. I don't remember who I was talking about. Or maybe I wasn't talking about anybody. But it would... I know if they put me in charge of merges, I could do it way better than they do. Their system's terrible. But they did say in the last developer call, I've never heard them say this before. They said they get a lot of servers that beg to not be merged, and it complicates things for them. But what I would respond to that is, you don't listen to your player base on anything. Why would you listen to them on that? So like of all things, like you don't listen to the player base about anything, like what they want in the game, what they want you to stop punishing, but you will. The thing that has the biggest impact on player satisfaction, which is their server, you'll listen to people on that, and it may not be the best advice. Proton, he's such a cool dude. Let's see how he did in points, actually. So NEF's rallying someone. I don't think it's on HOT. So maybe let's check all the sand pits and see if anyone came in late. Anyone new? And then we will... So no one new over here. Oh, they're probably just doing the mine buff. Let's go to the scores. Let's see how Proton did. Wow, Played for 20 minutes in 5th place. Good job. Your team could have definitely used you at the start. That's a K45, strong, powerful keep. Yeah. But, you know, they could have just said, we don't have a chance. We're getting 4th. Show up when you want. Whatever. I would not have guessed Proto got 5th place. 190,000 points. That's a lot. I would have thought he'd end up more like 90,000. Carfell, who said, good game in here, is in the top 10. Let's see, this is the... This is the sub that people will get. So lots of these players will get this sub. Increased troop attack, defense, HP in battlefield. Range, siege, attack, and HP in battlefield. Research speed. Death to survival in this sub. And then there's this Alliance City. Basically, you want it for the Alliance attacking ground and mount attack. 15%. I thought it was an in-battlefield buff, the new city. I feel like that looked like the old one. That's amazing. Above King. Yeah. Kingster took a lot of defenses at the end. Their top player was Mikoko, 288. But yeah, Kingster is a very good player, very good setter. Everyone likes when they see, oh, here's a 7 billion green frog. Okay, 47 billion still alive. I feel like he'll get some action. If anyone can... Hey, if I found him. I just found him because I saw this guy. Think he was getting some love there. He must be moving around and is getting love all the time. Lord Dog. Aragorn, 0. 770 million zeroed out 40. That's pretty high, I think. Oh no, I just found some stuff too, but they're probably all dead. They were in this area. We'll just pretend it was all of this so I feel better. But I know what castle I saw. It was the Laguna one. Well, let's go down to CAC's Beach City. Let's see, anyone else arrives late. So those are boats. Cool. They should actually do something like defend. If you're in your little hive here, they should help on defense. Like a catapult on the throne. Blackie. Oh, Blackie's doing something. Are they on the same team here? Yeah. So it looks like C-Bone's getting zeroed out. Oh no. Hey there, Super Dude. Okay. Think he's talking to you, Autumn. So let's try and find C-Bone here. This will be the last stand, the last points that we'll see on here. So he's at 26 billion. I don't think they're going to kill him. I think C-Bone will stay alive till the end. I just know he's a strong keep. 5 billion. NEF probably doesn't want to heal big troops. They'd be dumb to do so. Guess they're going to try. We'll see. 23 billion. C-Bone is at 19 now. Oh, that was a double, triple, 16. I was wrong. C-Bone getting zeroed out. 15. I take these resveratrol. They're supposed to make you live longer. Not sure how accurate that is, but they did experiments on mice and fish, and it made them live 50% longer by suppressing their appetite. Apparently, eating a lot makes you, I guess, like your body... He's on like overdrive, working harder. I don't know. But I don't think there's been long enough studies on humans, and there's probably not even enough of it in there. Anyways, it is a nutrient that is in red wine, so grapes and some other stuff that, you know, they always say you should have 1 glass a day and stuff like that. So it's the same thought behind that. But I guess we'll never know because... eventually you die and you won't know how much longer you live, but that's the one nutrient I take every day. And it's probably just a waste of my money. I should probably just buy some more beer and enjoy what you got. 4 billion C-Bone, minute and a half. Will C-Bone take it? Or will C-Bone port away just to stay alive? 1.9. That should be a zeroed out K45, I think. There it is, yes. You're talking to me. Yes, I was joking because Autumn, judging by the name and picture, I'm going to assume it's female, and people usually don't refer to females as dudes. C-Bone takes over the lead with 320. Look out for that bus. What bus? Yeah, so this should be the final score. There is 15 seconds left. So NEF annihilates everybody. I think that was what was expected. If NEF lost this, they would have continued a long line of Chalons seasons of being laughed at by some people. So they are in the final. It'll be very interesting to see. It should be GOT, RSP, NEF, and an unknown team. Because I'm not sure who it'll be, because CDI's out, HOT's out, one is out. So I don't know who that other team would be, but maybe it's a team that I just... let's see if we can see right now really quickly. Maybe it'll be a team that I'm just, for some reason, not thinking about. So battle logs. Can't see my own top charts. One. So NEF, RSP, AKT. Seems like. Okay. So that's going to be a finalist. I'll be AKT. Not quite sure who they are, to be honest. I can't think of their top player. Vidge. Oh, Big T and Val. Gotta attack, man. DTP made that semis. Can't force people to attack you. WDF Emo. Okay, wait. I want to see Ice NFG made the final. Okay, and wow. Oh, Val did get 8th. I thought they